Are you tired of missing out on all of those exclusive Godzilla figures? Don't worry anymore, Big Bad Toy Store has you covered with every single exclusive Godzilla figure possible that you can imagine. Good example, they have the Monster Arts Godzilla Ultima, which is an exclusive figure, and Big Bad Toy Store has you covered with every single exclusive Godzilla figure, statue, toy that you could possibly imagine. So what are you waiting for? Use my link in the description down below to shop there. Thank you for watching.
I think I'm destined to win it. Ain't playing games, I ain't in it. Yeah. I took the message and sent it, felt like.
We're back, and today legendary drop, really exciting news. So for everybody that missed it, they actually posted and announced something really big for the MonsterVerse and for Godzilla in general. If you missed it, this is exactly what they had to say. We're thrilled to announce the MonsterVerse is expanding with an all-new original live-action series for Apple TV Plus featuring Godzilla and the Titans that will be exploring the mythic legacy of a world in which monsters are real. So there you have it. That is the information they gave for this upcoming series coming to Apple TV. And for such a long time, lots of fans have been demanding for a solo or a live-action movie telling the story about the monsters without no humans. This could potentially be something like that, but I'm sure it's going to include humans as well, but it's mainly going to focus on monsters from what I can tell, since they do mention it will be exploring the Titans specifically. I can only imagine it's going to be something like the comic books where we see a MonsterVerse type of scenario where it only focuses on Godzilla's journey battling all the monsters or showing dominance and making sure the world and the monsters are following his order. Another thing to keep in mind, it is not clarified if this sort of MonsterVerse is going to focus specifically on Godzilla, meaning is the story going to be from Godzilla's point of view like we saw in the comic books and like Kong? For me personally, I think this is going to focus on every single Titan. It's not going to be a exclusive storytelling from Godzilla's point of view, rather telling the story of every single monster that exists in the MonsterVerse. And you can only imagine this is going to explore the Hollow Earth and monsters that we haven't seen before, and new rivals, new alphas to challenge Godzilla or other monsters within this world. I don't know about you guys, but this is a perfect opportunity for a destroy all monsters. It really is. You know, Kong is pretty much in Hollow Earth. Godzilla can head towards the Hollow Earth, and it really could happen. I think now this really opens the doors to endless possibilities like the multiverse of Marvel, where anything is really possible at this moment, as we saw with Spider-Man's. And I think this is a really great idea because it also gives the opportunity for Legendary to give us brand new monsters that we haven't seen before, original fresh monsters, and of course those monsters that we've been begging to see like Behemoth, Mutos, and maybe some of them from the comic books. Of course, not all of them will make it because if you keep up with the comic books, yes, some of the monsters did die to Godzilla. He pretty much demolished them, and also Kong. On top of that, it also opens a brand new door for brand new storytelling with the monsters, what they're capable of offering in terms of abilities, powers, how they stack up against each other. And it also gives a brand new opportunity to continue the story where we left off with Godzilla versus Kong. What's the aftermath, right? What happened to Mechagodzilla's skull? What happened to the other Ghidorah skull? What happened to Kong and Godzilla? And give us a more clear answer. And I think, personally, I know a lot of you guys might not be a fan of this, but I think humans will still play a role in this MonsterVerse series coming up because there's story to tell on both ends, though I think, and it's very clear that it's going to focus more on monsters rather than humans, which is good for us. It's been something that we've been begging since Godzilla King of the Monsters. It's something that Michael Dougherty even said he would be interested in doing in like a full-on movie. Here's the catch, we don't know at the moment how many episodes, right? Typically when you see episodes like that, even for Marvel, they typically get around 7 to 10 if they're really good, sometimes even 13. But hopefully this can be something new and could probably give us 15 to 20 episodes. I think that would be way too much to ask, and that would be fan service, but that would be a dream come true if we get that much episodes. We don't know any release dates. There's honestly no information. There's only an announcement that they just made barely like about 2 hours ago, 1 hour ago, that it's happening. So I can imagine that throughout 2022 we're going to get brand new information, release dates, trailers, upcoming things, and it's really good because we don't want the MonsterVerse to die out, and we knew that the MonsterVerse was going to expand in a way. It was only a matter of when and where and what exactly is going to happen. If it's going to be movies, anime, series, it doesn't matter as long as they deliver a decent amount of episodes and a good product, a good storytelling, and good CGI. But I'm not expecting high production movie quality CGI. If you look at Marvel, if you look at even Star Wars for what they're doing, the CGI is really great, but it's not really up to the movie standards. So some episodes I can imagine they're going to play out really slow and maybe not look that impressive, while others towards the end might look the most impressive with the best CGI and the most packed action that you could possibly imagine. For all of you asking, are we going to see Toho monsters? That is up in the air. Honestly, possibilities are endless right now. But typically, knowing how Legendary operates for the past years and what they've done, they really don't like to do Toho monsters anymore. If anything, they like to be creative and create their own monsters. And I think fans are very satisfied with what they've been offering so far, and I know they can actually offer better monsters. But it would be a nice addition if we actually get to see 1 or 2 monsters. It would be a miracle. Honestly, it would be better if they close off the last episode setting this up for a bigger movie. You know, maybe they tease that another huge Toho rival is coming, maybe like Destroya, Mecha King Ghidorah, or maybe an enhanced Mecha Godzilla, Space Godzilla, what have you, right? I'm sure there's going to be lots of Easter eggs, lots of references, and the last episode will be probably the one that sets up the next big movie for the future, for the franchise that could possibly happen. Or they can honestly continue the same strategy with this type of Netflix type of streaming service and continue the MonsterVerse like that. Because honestly, it was rumored way back in 2019, 2020 that something like this was in the works, and obviously Kong is getting something similar. It's obviously getting done in anime style, if I remember correctly. So there's plenty of stuff to look forward to in 2022 and beyond. The MonsterVerse is not dead. If anything, this is a confirmation that it's continuing, that it's doing really well, and Godzilla vs. Kong actually did fantastic. I'm assuming this is going to be like the comic books where we see Godzilla and the monsters just roaming around the world, doing their own thing, but at the same time exploring their world, their universe, and new things that we haven't seen in the MonsterVerse. And I think that's really awesome because the comic books have a lot of lore, and a lot of people might not even know, but Godzilla can actually communicate in a way and feel humans and actually feel Titans, because he's like sort of nature. He is like planet Earth in a way. It gives you extra details that you didn't even know about Godzilla, that you didn't even know about other monsters. So this is a perfect opportunity for brand new merchandise, figures, lots of things. In the comments down below, tell me, what are your expectations? What exactly are you looking forward to in this movie? What monster would you like to have more screen time and to see demonstrate his abilities? For me, and you guys know already, I can't lie to you, it's demon time, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be the Mutos. I want to see what the Mutos have done. If the Queen Muto from Godzilla King of the Monsters actually evolve into the Prime Muto, and maybe in the future he or she is going to challenge Godzilla. I want to see Behemoth fight other monsters. I want to see an all-out destroy all monsters war between each other, you know, where each Titan takes sides, good and evil. Who will rise, who will fall?